Hello everyone, Jeff here with a contest video for my good buddy Steven, who's otherwise known as Value Vinyl. He's got a 50 subscriber contest going, and it started a couple of weeks ago, and I've been meaning to do an entry for it since then, and sorry I've been a little I guess not late, because you've still got to the end of the month to get an entry in, but I haven't had time to really make even videos for myself, much less contest videos. So Spin Zone should be up later this week. It's going to be a themed video, but I'm still working on it because I still have to listen to a few more records first before I can make the video. So that's coming in the future, but for right now I'm doing his Value Vinyl's 50 subscriber contest, which I'll just tell you about it quickly. It's about guilty pleasure records, and you have to show a record that is a guilty pleasure of yours. As far as I go, I don't really subscribe to the notion too much of guilty pleasures, but I guess there probably are some records in my collection that I might want to just listen to maybe more by myself than with anybody else around, maybe. So with that said, you know, I could have gone the easy route. I could have just shown my Saturday Night Fever Super Deluxe Edition box set that I bought earlier this year. But that would have been too easy, because everybody knows that. And I love that album too much to make fun of it. And I don't care. So I love Saturday Night Fever, and I don't care who knows it. So yeah, that would have been a classic one. Thinking about my collection, I do have a newer record that I got a couple of years ago that probably, well, I wouldn't necessarily be that embarrassed, but you know, when it really kind of falls out of my, you know, blues rock mold of music. So I'm just going to show it to you. It's Adele. 25. This is her album that came out a couple years ago. And I got it on vinyl. And I don't care. I love Adele. I think, here's the back cover. I think she's gorgeous. I think she has a fantastic voice. And what can I say? I know I normally don't go for modern day pop music, because to me a lot of it sounds very, very samey. But Adele is one of those rare people that make it through my she broke through my biases and my walls and got to my, you know, the softer side of Jeff. You know, she kind of cuts right to the heart. Makes me shed a tear every now and then. Because her singing is so beautiful. And you know. Or you should know if you've never heard Adele. So, as much as I may or may not want to admit it, Adele's 25 is probably the closest thing in my collection to a true guilty pleasure record. So there you go. That's the first part of the contest. And the second part of the contest is you have to pick a song, a well-known song, and you have to jam to it. Like, you have to pretend you have headphones on. I could have pulled like my real headphones on, which you know, and act like you're jamming out to it. And Steve and his daughter Bree, who I'm a big fan of, have to guess what the song is. So I'm gonna move the chair back here a little bit so you can see me in all my glory, because it's really not air guitar. In this video, it's going to be more like air drumming. So I'm not going to give any hints, but I will say that this is a well-known song Probably more to you, Steve, than to Bree, because I know Bree is a lot younger. I have a 14-year-old daughter too, and she probably won't know what song I'm doing because she's never... I can't talk. If I say any more, I'll be giving hints. So just, you know. But I think you'll be able to know what this is when you see me start to jam. So let me set it up a little bit. Just imagine that you got the beginning of the song and you hear a little guitar riff starting. Just a little, you know, two-note strumming back and forth. Little by little, getting louder. Getting louder. There's no singing yet. This is just the beginning of the song. And there really isn't any singing in this part that I'm going to do. And you should be able to know once you see me start what it is. So, okay. You hear the guitar coming in a little bit louder, a little bit louder, a little bit louder. You know, it comes up and then all of a sudden you hear... You want me to do more? You probably, I can't help myself going along with it. You probably heard me breathing the riff. But I think you would know, probably from that just beginning part, that beginning drum part, what song I'm talking about. I would think. That, you know... That just seemed to be that was the first song that came into my head when you had to do this for the video. So that's my entry. I just want to say that I'm going to put a link to the contest video down below in my doobly-doo. And if you haven't checked out Value Vinyl's channel, please do. He does... He approaches the VC from a different angle. He goes more for the comedy, which I appreciate, especially those cheesy dad jokes, because, like I say, I can relate with my daughter the way you do with yours. So I find that very amusing. And I just like, he's got a very great style. He's very watchable. So if you haven't checked out the Value Vinyl channel, please do. And if you want to, enter the contest, because he's got like 65 subscribers. It's a pretty new channel, so give him some support, show him some love, and yeah, make a contest video. Get into the contest. Why not? All right, guys, I'm going to cut it off here. I'll see you again later in the week. Take care. Peace. And I'll see you soon.